Yo, what's going on? I go by Get Money George, and this is my very first Motovlog channel. And as y'all can see, I'm not playing no games. I got a whole bunch of hot tech gear, camera gear. I'm gonna be putting on this brand new bike that I just got. It's the 2024 ZX6R 636 40th year edition. Never rode a bike before, but I want to take y'all on this journey with me. I want to vlog it. I got a couple different things that y'all can see here. We're gonna review them, show y'all how I plan on using them, and you know, we're gonna make a movie. I'm gonna be putting stuff on the bike, installing stuff on the bike, filming while I'm on the bike, vlogging while I'm on the bike. It's my very first vlog video, review video, whatever you want to call it type of video. We're gonna be getting into a lot of different things. So what's going on? We're gonna make this one quick. Alright, we got the DJI Mavic 3 Cine. Anybody that knows anything about drones, especially DJI brand, know that the Cine is nothing to play with. It might be a little bit overkill for what I got going on, doing a moto vlog, but it's definitely what I'm going to be using to get my aerial shots, all my drone footage, when I'm going out of town, when I'm, want to ride through the city. I'm definitely going to be pulling this out and getting some dope shots. It comes with this nice little tote bag, which I really love. It can fold up a few different ways. I already got a controller for it, a little customized already. I really like the gold. Gold is my favorite color, as y'all can see. Right? Gold, I like gold. Come with some ND filters, which is cool, and a few batteries, enough to I can maybe run 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes per battery. All right. Got a charger, a couple cords to keep everything charged and make sure that you can sync it to the computer. But other than that, this is what I'm gonna be using to get all my aerial shots, all my drone footage. We're gonna get on to the next one. This right here is the DJI RS3 Pro. All right, and once again, some people might say it's overkill, but for what I'm using it for, because it has active track, I can go into a parking garage where I'm by myself and I don't have somebody to operate my camera. I can set the Sony FX3 up on here, and I can go about my business and not worry about whether or not I'm in frame, or if I need to go hire a cameraman to hold the camera and get these shots. They're gonna be nice, smooth, and steady right here on this RS3 Pro. It comes with a Raven eye. It comes with a focus puller. And a nice little tote bag. And trust and believe, everything is going to have my logos on it. It's all about branding. DJI didn't pay me to do this. Right? They're not sponsoring the video. None of the brands are. These are just my personal preferences of gear that I want to use to shoot the content that I want to shoot. So this is the RS3 Pro. All right, and we're going to get on to the next one. All right, next, we got these guys, the Osmo Action 4s. All right, now I chose to get two of them because I plan on putting one on my helmet. I plan on putting some maybe on the front of the bike, maybe up under the bike. I don't know. I have different mounting points for both of these, but that's what these are going to be for. The DJI Osmo Action 4s, they come 4K. They do, I think, 120 frames per second, if I'm not mistaken. So I got slow-mo capabilities, and I'm still DJI. All right, I'm still very much so DJI. I heard they was very good. I haven't tried them yet. They're still sealed in the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount one to my helmet. I'm going to mount the other one to the bike in a couple of various different locations. And we're going to see how these turn out. That's what I'll be using these two right here for. Alright, so what we got next, these two DJI Osmo Action 4s. Right now, what I plan on doing with these is I plan on mounting one of them to my helmet and one of them to various different locations on the bike. Whether it be in the front or in the back, down by the pegs, just to catch some different shots. But one of them will stay on my helmet as a sense of surveillance security, right? If in case I get into an accident, I have footage. I think they do 4K, up to like 120 frames per second. If not 120, I know they do 60. So I still be able to get some good slow-mo shots and be able to mess with it and post a little bit to get some cool dope shots and some cool footage. See what one looks like. This is the standard combo. All right, what comes in it? You got QR code. These are the accessories. Open it all the way up. This looks like the cap cover, a battery, a mount plate, another mount plate, and then this is the cage. Alright, and then you have the actual camera itself. Oh, You know, DJI always wraps everything nice. I'll go down and peel this one for y'all. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? Hold on, let's see. Let me get some focus. Gonna focus for me or no? What you gonna do? Really nice. The DJI Action 4. There you go. Right there. Alright, next is the Osmo Pocket 3. Yep, I said it. I did it. The Osmo Pocket 3. DJI brand new Osmo Pocket 3. Alright, it's got 4K 120 capability. It has active track. Something else that I'm very keen on, because if I am by myself, which I plan on being, and I need to get those angles, this active track, I can set this anywhere I want to, and it's gonna follow me. Alright, for that open garage or that, you know, empty parking lot, when I'm training, whatever the case is, when I get off the bike and I want to have something to vlog on, to, you know, something that's not so big, is the Sony FX3. This is gonna be my go-to. Alright, this is gonna be my go-to for that. Let's see what's inside. I'm really a big fan of making sure that, you know, that 120, because I love to do slow-mo. I love slow motion things, or shooting in slow motion. And once again, DJI is not paying me to do this, to say this. I like the DJI products. I want to shoot on some of the best equipment. And after doing research, this is it. So when you open it, you gotta have your stickers. I love my stickers. I'm gonna make sure I put all them stickers on the bike. Paperwork, manuals. All right. Come on out of there. So we have an extended, I think this is an extension of battery. I'm not sure, I'm gonna find out. I think this is an extension. Alright, that comes with it. Then we have a lanyard, DJI lanyard. Of course, you gotta have something to charge it with, cable. And then the actual Osmo Pocket 3, brand new. Nice case. Let's see how that goes. Boom. I'm not sure if y'all can see. Booyah. There you go. Brand new. Flip screen. Alright, see how that thing flip? Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, and it cut right on too. Like, y'all didn't even see what just happened. Whoa. Okay. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. I'm gonna keep it off right now until I charge it up and put it on the charger. But that's what I plan on using this Osmo Pocket 3 for. Just being able to get shots when I want to get off the bike and be like, hey, what's going on? It's your boy Get Money George. Check out my vlog. Follow me on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Or if I'm training in a parking lot or something like that and I want to set this down, something not as big as a Sony FX3, and it can follow me while I'm doing my thing. I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm in frame or if I'm out of frame. I know from off of the reviews that this is going to keep me in frame. So I'm going to use this. What's up, DJI? The 8K 360 action cam and visit stick. Let's get into it. I think this is going to be a game changer. This is what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to have the stick sliding out the back of the bike, right? The brand new 2024 ZX6R. This is going to be sliding out the back. This is going to be hanging on the top of it like this. And then it's going to catch all the crazy shots that's going around me, and I'm going to be able to see everything. Alright, I can't wait to play with this in post. Let's see what we got. It's also my first unboxing, my first review, my first any of that stuff. So make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Boom. That one too hard. I'll let y'all see that right there. And this is amazing. Just off the, as soon as you open the box, it's staring you right in the face like, oh! You understand what I'm saying? It's just, Right there in your face. It's right there in your face, man. It's crazy. Let's just get into it. Oh. And that's pretty light. I'm digging the cameras on both sides. I'm digging the monitor on one side. It nice, feels nice and good and thick in your hand. No homo, no diddy. Don't play with me. Okay. The Insta360 X4. There you go. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Because this is what's going to be getting your content. Okay? This was going to be getting that 360 aerial, you know, fake drone shots, all that type of stuff, 8K. This was going to be doing it, the Insta360 X4 right here. All right, make sure you can. What does that say? Yeah, read that. Read that, read that. What does that say? Boom! That's right. That's right. That's right. What else is in the box? See what else is in the box. What else is in the box? What else is in the box? What else comes with it? Think bold. Think bold. Okay? We're thinking bold. That's what we're doing. Never rode a bike before ever. And I just want to record the experience. I want to record the journey. This must be a nice, yeah, real nice pouch for her. So I was worried I was going to have to get this stuff online, like aftermarket, but I don't think I'm going to. Nice, feels good in there. Yes, nice hard plastic. What is this? Yeah, I know what this is. Okay, this is a nice cloth. Alright, nice cloth to wipe that lens off. Okay, cord, plug it up, charge it. We're going to start using it ASAP. Okay, we're going to start using it ASAP. Let's get into this stick. Pop that open. And we got action, baby. Boom! Oh, see, this is the one. Okay, hold on. See, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Can we get it out some more? I think it goes out some more, I'm not sure. Yeah, of course it does. But this is the one that has the ends that I can, boom! I can set anywhere. Alright. I can set it up. And it's going to stand there. I do have another one. I went and got two of them. Say, boom. This is much longer. Alright. I think it's more stable. But I have them both. This one doesn't do the bottom like this. So I felt like having both of them would be essential to what it is I want to do. It's a 360. And visit stick. Bop, 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 bop. I like it. I like it. They feel good. Nice hard titanium metal, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Alright, let's stretch out. Let's see which one's longer. This is that long. And this one is... This is the difference. You really can't tell. I don't think you can tell in the video. But one of them is much, 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 much longer. Let me see. Yeah, one of them is much longer than the other. So, depending on how it feels, will determine which one I use. There you go. Alright, so this one right here, this was a big one. These lenses, if you know anything about Sony lenses, I told you I'm shooting on the Sony FX3. These lenses, they're not cheap at all. Okay. At one point, I felt like I wanted to get into making movies and doing commercials or advertisement at a very high quality. So I wanted high quality gear. And once again, this might be overkill for what I'm trying to do. But I can see me using each one of these lenses in a different scenario depending on what I'm doing. I plan on going to track days and recording those sessions as well. I plan on going to stunt training, stunt school, riding with some of my partners and whatnot, doing some rollers. And these are the lenses that I chose to be able to get those shots with. Right now I'm currently on the Sony FX3 using a 24 to 70 mil right? But one of my favorites is the 50 mil, just the 50. Yeah, one of my favorites is the 50 mil. It just doesn't allow you to zoom like the 24 to 70. If I really need to reach out and reach you and touch you, right, I pull this 135 mil out and get really close up on you. And for whatever shallow, you know, really wide shots, I got this nice 14 mil with an aperture of 1.8, which is pretty crazy. And it's a fisheye lens, so it has that curve to it. It has that crazy curve to it. But I'm also a big fan of Sony's. I felt like because I'm shooting on the Sony FX3, to have these lenses was essential to the content that I'm trying to create and the vibes that I'm trying to capture. So these are the Sony 14 mil, the 50 mil, the 135 mil, and the 24 to 70, which happens to be my favorite. So, Sony, come on, let's do something. This is the 135. This is the 135. Look at that. God, goodness gracious. Of course, I'm gonna make sure I keep all my plastics and stuff like that. Might as well go ahead and open them. It's that 50 mil. It's that 50 mil right there. It's that 50 mil. It's like standard. You know, before you get the, right after you get the 24 to 70, you get this 50. That nifty 50. This guy right here. These pouches are real nice, real cool, real clean. This is the 14 mil. It's the 14 mil. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you're getting into camera stuff, just know, this shit ain't cheap. Okay? These things right here are not cheap. At all. They're not cheap at all. Okay, but here they are. I got these things to make sure that I can get the content for you guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. So we got the Ninja 4, the Atomos Ninja 4, and we got the Connect. Alright, this is personal preference for me. I don't plan on so what they say is, because I'm shooting on the Sony FX3 and I'm actually recording on the monitor, the Atomos Ninja 4 monitor right now as I'm shooting this, alright, I want to be able to use it to shoot ProRes RAW. Okay, I want to be able to use it to shoot the highest quality and be able to manipulate my edits in post. That's what this allows me to do. Right, this on the other hand, this is the Connect. This connects to the Atomos 4. It allows me to live stream to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or whatever platform I so choose. Alright, so whenever I do decide to connect the two and dibble and dab in them, Atomos provides a platform. They provide a studio cloud service where I can essentially edit off of, instead of using another DAW, I can use Atomos. I can use the cloud that they provide. Okay, but that's all this is for. I feel like if you get this, you gotta get this. So we got both of them. See if we can make some magic. All right, so next up is memory storage. You gotta have it. There's no way around it. Once again, it's overkill because see these Sony Tough cards right here. There's 320 gig and there's 160 gig. This one is like $500. This one is like $300. I don't know what in the world possessed me to get these, but you know they say that these are the best, and I like the best. So these little cards right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see how big these are. I don't know if you can see how. Let me take one out. Take this one out. This is the Sony 320 gigabyte card right here. This little chip right here. And it's supposed to be very tough, like indestructible kind of. If I drop it or if you know it falls in the dirt or something, it's supposed to be able to withstand the pressure. and it's 320 gigabytes on here. And I've seen some 320 gigabyte cards that are not as expensive. I don't know why this is 500 and something odd dollars, and I have two of these 320 gigabyte ones and one of these. Once again, overkill, but I feel like you can never have enough space, enough memory. I know when I'm using two 320 gigabyte cards, I get a whole lot of time, a whole lot of space. I don't never have to worry about running out of anything. I kind of use the 120 as the 160 as a backup, but those are what those are right there. Okay, those are. And as far as the Action 4, the Osmo, and the Pocket, the Insta360, I'll be using these. All right, these are like $30, $40 cards. This is what they recommend, and they're pretty fast. So these are what I'll be using. Those small micro chips. They fit in very, very well, and that's what I'm gonna be using for memory. And I got a lot of space, so I need to get some hard drives because I'm gonna run out of space soon. I'm gonna need somewhere to dump this stuff at. But if you're interested in knowing what memory cards, for whatever reason I'm shooting on, these are what they are right here, okay? Boom, so here you go next. This is the quad lock. All right, this is gonna be one of the first installs, one of the first modifications that we do to the bike. All right, they say that this is the best phone mount for a motorcycle. So we have a charging pad. All right, you have the phone case that your phone go on. You have the locking mechanism that attaches your phone to the bike. You have a dampener. They say that if you use this system without a dampener, that your phone camera will get destroyed. And I don't want to be a guinea pig to that. Some people have showed their phones where the cameras are cracked up or stops working because of the vibration from the bike riding and going fast, whatever the case is. But they say if you get this piece right here, that problem goes away. Your camera is just fine. Your phone is not coming out of this system, right? So it's gonna be one of the first installs that we do on the bike, and that's with quad lock. There is one piece that I'm missing, and that is the wiring that goes, if I'm not mistaken, it's the wiring that gives me a USB port to be able to charge this. I'm hoping that it's already in here because this is the charger, so it should come with everything already. But when I was looking on Amazon after I bought all this stuff, it shows a cord that you can attach to your battery, and it's what you plug this into to get charged while you're riding. I hope it's in here. But if it's not, I'll order it before we install it, and then we install it. This is going to be one of the first modifications to the bike. That's to put a phone mount on. I plan on using this to use a GPS. You know, everybody uses Waze. I don't want to get, snuck up on by no cops, or nothing. Not that I plan on going fast. Safety first. But at the end of the day, I mean, they say this is the best lock. The best phone mount for your bike. So that's what I'm investing in. Protection and safety. So I have this, and we'll see how it goes. A few other modifications that we're gonna do to the bike ASAP, immediately. So these are the first couple of things that you're supposed to do. Is some tank pads, some tank grips. Right, and these essentially help you lock in with your legs, with your thighs, your inner part of your thighs, to be able to grip that tank better, keep you from sliding, because that paint is pretty slippery depending on, I wear the jeans with the pads in them. And when I'm trying to grab that tank and secure myself on that tank, they do get pretty slippery. So these tank pads are supposed to stop. They're supposed to stop that. All right, so this is going to be one of the next installs that we do on the bike, and they're literally just pads, nice grip pads that are specifically made for the bike. As you can see, where that says ZX6R, and all of them, this is for the ZX6R. So I'm printed ZX6R. Alright, I might get the clear ones. I found out that there was some clear ones. And for some reason, because I feel like this black is going to be cool because there is black on the bike. But I want that green and that blue and that white to be seen. So if I can get clear ones, then 9 times out of 10 I'll probably take these off and put the clear ones on there. Those are the tank pads. And these right here are... is gonna be my first carbon update. These are sliders. These are some sliders that I got. Now because they say at some point you're gonna lay that bike down, right? You're gonna lay that bike down. It's inevitable that you should get some sliders and invest in some sliders to keep your bike from getting damaged if it do go down. So that's what these are for. They're carbon fiber, right? They're specifically for no cut. I shouldn't have to cut no fairings on the bike or nothing like that. I should just be able to attach them, bolt them on, screw them on, make sure that they're secure. I think that there's a torque spec, but I got a torque wrench. I got a torque wrench set. Yeah, but these sliders, first carbon fiber piece. Alright, one is taller than the other. I guess one goes on the left, one goes on the right specifically. But gotta protect the bike. You know, they say you're gonna lay it down, it's gonna happen, and when I do, because I'm a brand new rider, I definitely want the sliders. The cage is coming soon. I feel like the sliders are gonna keep me safe for right now. The cage is pretty expensive, but the cage, the full cage kit, will be coming soon. But we're gonna install these two. This is gonna be the second install of the video. You got the tank pads, these sliders, and I think I got one more thing for y'all. Okay, so let's talk about this. As soon as I got the bike, there was no, I got a paper tag on the back plate, okay? It's a paper tag on there. I don't know what's wrong with the biker community, but as soon as I got a bike, and I went and posted up at the gas station, the infamous BP, right across the street from the varsity, one of the very first things that somebody approached me and said was, "Oh man, you gotta get that tail eliminator. You gotta get that tag eliminator. You can't be riding around with that big old tail tag on the back of there." Listen, it's only been a week and a half since I had the bike. But this right here is obviously essential to make one of your very first modifications if you get a motorcycle. Okay, all of my motorcycle partners immediately, yo, you gotta get rid of that. So I went and found one that I liked. Right, I went and found one that I liked. This is the NRC. Okay, come with some nice, that's nice foam. Probably hang that up somewhere in the studio, I don't know. But this is pretty much your tag eliminator. Alright, I got it. I gotta install this. This is obviously important to the biker gang, to the biker community, the biker world, that you tuck that tag, you tuck that tail in. I do personally believe it makes the bike look so much more smoother. Once you do take it off, that's just I'm not following no trend or nothing like that. I do like how it looks. And I do got my plates in, so this is gonna be one of the first installs that we do on the bike to make sure that we're good while we're riding. They got the turn signals on it. They got the light for the plate that comes on it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to put this on so people can stop. All the bikers can stop looking at the back of my bike and be like, "Yo, you gotta get that off of there." You know, it's coming off. Okay, it's coming off. It's coming off. I had to wait for some pieces. Now the pieces are here. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this one, the tag eliminator. All right. We're gonna do the sliders. All right. We're gonna do the tank pads. I'm gonna put the Insta360 on the back of the bike. I'm gonna mount the Action DJI Action 4s to the bike. I'm gonna mount one to my helmet. And we're gonna vlog, baby. We're gonna start this YouTube channel. We're gonna get things popping. Just that simple. Shout out to Small Rig. Okay, shout out to Small Rig. There are plenty of V-mount battery options, but the power source that I so choose is actually these Small Rig V-mount batteries. I can charge the Sony FX3, my phone, the Atomos Ninja 4 monitor. I can charge the DJI Action 4, the Insta360 X4. I can charge the Osmo Pocket. I can charge your phone. I can charge whatever I want to with these. These last for a nice little minute. They keep charge, and they're fast at charging, and they charge up quick. So shout out to DJI for using. I'm actually using one on the back of this Sony FX3 to charge the monitor right now, and it's been going just fine. We're 2 hours in, at least 2 hours in, and I haven't had to even switch out the battery yet. I have two of them, one just in case. But shout out to Small Rig, okay? Got a lot of Small Rig things, Small Rig parts. I can't even go through them all. But these are the batteries that I use for keeping my stuff charged, keeping my shit charged up. This is what I use right here.